friends with very different futures, set to meet today in a rivalry that started 127 years ago. And today, a star from yesteryear leads the Walk of Champions and then has his number 10 retired right next to his daddy's number 18. Two of the many that have made so many memorable moments over the years between LSU and Ole Miss.
It's goosebump time in Oxford, Mississippi. Ole Miss against LSU. Ready to throw, lost it over the middle.
This is the place to be in college football right now.
Let's go, touchdown! 11 teams.
Jerry Jenkins, touchdown! Tigers win.
Wow.
Wide open touchdown, Ole Miss. Dude, he is showing some speed.
Corrall.
He stretches for the end zone. The Rebels win.
And with that, the Home Depot SEC on CBS brings us to Oxford, Mississippi. Vaught Hemingway Stadium is packed to the rafters on a special day for Eli Manning. But they think they've got a special football team as well. The 12th ranked Rebels hosting the Tigers of LSU. As you take a look at the standings in the SEC West. Let's check in with Jamie.
Matt, you ran them all 30 times last week. You looked a little stiff today. How much of a battle was it out there?
It wasn't until the shot wore off. But, no, it was good. It was good. A lot of people did what they had to do to get this win. A lot of people stepped up, defensively stepped up, running back room, O-line. Second, there were some guys banged up on the O-line, had to get some rotation in. They stepped up. That is all for that. That is all of them.
Especially as a quarterback. On a day like today, was there extra buzz at being Eli Manning Day?
No, but it was definitely cool to have him in our presence, definitely.
You had a moment with your coach there at the end. What does Lane say to you after a win like that?
He wanted the dramatic finishing of me limping off, but I didn't want that.
Hey, it was good for TV.
Yeah.
Okay, congratulations. Go get better.
Thank you.
And Lane being the producer, too, wanted the dramatic finish. His quarterback says he would have just as soon stayed on the field for the final two snaps. Third quarter to start shortly. Ole Miss leading LSU 17-7. And now, a taste of tradition presented by Sonic. Let's send it down to Jamie.
Brad, when you visit Oxford, it's no secret who stands alone as the first family of football. With a drive around campus, it's easy to see that the Manning legacy runs deep here. From the days of Archie's electrifying performances to his son Eli's record-setting seasons. Today, Eli Manning returns to the Grove as his number 10 becomes just the third jersey retired in school history, joining Archie and the beloved Chucky Mullins. Moments ago, it became official.
Number 10, Eli Manning! Rebel fans, number 10!
When you chose to come to Ole Miss, you knew that your dad's number was already here. There would be immense pressure on the legacy of your family name. Why did you end up coming here?
I loved Ole Miss. I grew up a fan, came to games here, came to the Grove. I remember 35 years ago when they retired my dad's jersey, and it was I just felt it was the right place for me. David Cutcliffe was the head coach. He wanted me to come here, and just felt that I could become a better player and have a great college experience and win some games here.
You just spoke during halftime about your number being next to your dad's and how much that will mean to you. But what was one of your best memories here when you played at Ole Miss?
Yeah, just so many of them, and obviously the friendships and the mentors or the coaches that I still talk to are the most important things. But beating Alabama here my sophomore year, the first time in 12 years we've beaten Alabama on a 2-minute drive to beat them was a special one. My whole senior year, just big games and winning games. Played played LSU my senior year. We didn't come up with that win, but just had the same environment, the same environment that it has today, playing LSU, and the team's playing well, so it's fun to be here.
You looked up at that number, now that it's real, 10, next to 18. What did it feel like?
Yeah, just unbelievable. That was never the goal. I never really thought about that ever happening or being a reality. But just love my time here. I love being a player here. I love Oxford, love Ole Miss, and love coming back and being a fan and being a part of the program and rooting them on and supporting them. So, this is part of my family, and the Ole Miss family has been so great to me. So it's really an honor to be up there with my dad and Chucky Mullins.
Congratulations, Eli. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It was great to see Eli out there with the family. There's the numbers: Chucky Mullins 38, Archie Manning's 18, and now Eli Manning's 10 that was just unveiled. And there's Arch back in the booth. And down there on the field at halftime, Abby, Eli's wife, has 3 girls with him: Ava, Lucy, and Caroline, and then his little boy, Charlie. So the whole family pretty much here. Cooper's here as well. He wasn't down on the field. And his son, a highly recruited.
One of the restaurants, Manning's Bar and Grill, owned by Louisiana's first family of football. Why New Orleans?
I was drafted by the Saints 50 years ago and played here 12 years, and we continued to make our home here.
How did you come up with the decor in your restaurant?
My wife used to say I'm kind of a hoarder, big photographs or trophies or plaques or whatever. And gosh, I just opened up the storage unit to the people and went in and took what they wanted, and we've kind of filled this place up.
Patriarch and Saints Hall of Famer Archie Manning, who Peyton and Eli call Dad, giving us a VIP tour.
We've got a wall over here.
And sharing a message of hope.
We've had our hiccups through the years. We've had our shortcomings like all cities, but we're going to fight out of that too. And New Orleans is resilient, great people.
For Good Morning America, I'm Megan Wright.